Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Go So Beautiful. My name's Becky and I'm here today with another episode of Friday Sews for the first one for 2023. Thanks to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating the hashtag Friday Sews, where any YouTube sewist can share what they've been sewing that week and a little bit about life. So I had a video up 2 weeks ago, and that was December 23rd, and many of you watched it, which I appreciate, but I ended up taking it down because there was a little problem with a copyright claim, and I really wasn't sure how to fix it, so I just took it down. Anyway, I'm back today, and we'll share the things that I shared in my last video and tell you a little bit about my plans for 2023, which are not set in stone by any means. So as far as what I shared in my last video, I did not have a lot of things I had made. However, I did get a couple things made. I made this nice turtleneck. It's a pattern from Tessuti. It's free. It's called the Monroe turtleneck, and it's just a nice boxy knit turtleneck, and I made it in this double brushed poly knit fabric from Joann's and wore it for Thanksgiving Day. And if I have a picture, I'll put it up, but I couldn't put it up last time. The other thing I made, and this was kind of something I made on a whim, is the shirt I'm wearing. This is the Mandy Boat Tee, another free pattern from Tessuti. And I just decided one morning that I wanted something else to wear to work. And it took me a little over an hour. I did not actually get the hem finished in the sleeve, but I got it done enough to wear to work. And it's also a nice, comfortable, loose-fitting tee. I don't know if you can see, it's got a boat neck. Very easy, and it's free. And I used this double-brushed poly that I got from the Buried Treasure store, and I love to wear it. Okay, I hope there wasn't too much noise when I took my cardigan off. But anyway, in terms of what I'm wearing today, this is the Marlowe sweater from, who's it from? I'll have to look and see. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But it's actually a toile, and it is very wearable as far as I wear this thing all the time at home. It's just a nice sweater, and I made it out of a really cheap fleece and used some spandex cotton knit for the ribbing, the cuffing, and the collar and edging. And it's got pockets. And I think I made the long version, but I may have shortened it because I'm so short. Anyway, this was part of my Make 9/12 plans for last year. And I have to laugh because out of all the things that I had planned to make, I only made 3. So it should be called a Make 3 list. But whatever, it was just a kind of, I like to call it a guide. So many of those things will be going back on the list for this year because I do still want to make those things. I just had other things that I made instead, and they were just as important. So in looking at my Make 9 list from last year, Make 9/12, because I said I should make a top, a bottom, a dress, and something else. And I wanted to make 3 tops, 3 bottoms, and 3 dresses, and 3 other things. So that comes up to 12 items, which is 1 per month. So out of my 3 tops, I wanted to make the ermine blouse from Fiber Mood, which I did make, and I'll put a picture of me in that. The other thing was a hoodie, which was M7839, or a quick sew pattern. I did not make a hoodie. And then the final thing was the Natalie blouse from Seamwork. Now, I did start on the Natalie blouse, but discovered that some of the pieces were missing, and I had to go back and look on the website for, I think you look under the errata tab, and it will tell you whether there are any patterns that have any mistakes or questions or whatever, and the Natalie blouse was one. So I just kind of gave up on that. For bottoms, I was going to make some trousers. I wanted to make a pair of dungarees, and I also wanted to make a skirt. I did not make any of the ones I had selected. However, I did make quite a few trousers. What did I make? I can't remember. For the dresses, I did make one of the dresses on my list. I made the Made by Ray washi dress and wore that to a wedding in July. And I can't tell you how many compliments I got on that dress. And it's got a little expansion pack, which I bought. And I probably will make another dress from that. I don't know. But the other ones that I had on there were the Deer and Doe Maya Soda's dress, which I really want to make, and also a Simplicity Vintage S9104. I don't have that, and I think I do still want to make that. On my other list was the Pona jacket from Helen's Closet, or a car coat. And I have recently purchased those, so I probably won't be making them. Although, since I have the pattern, I kind of do want to make it. The Marlowe sweater was also on my list, which is what I'm wearing. And I did make the toile. However, I need more cardigans because the ones I have are either wearing out or they don't have pockets. I'm surprised at the number of ready-to-wear cardigans I've bought that don't have pockets. And I can't, maybe I just didn't realize it when I bought them, but anyway. And then the other thing I had wanted to make was McCall's M7831, which is a little overalls jumper. And I think I still want to make that. I think it would be nice for summer. Anyway, I am no longer working in the after-school program that I was teaching. I will be a sub or as needed, I think. So I don't need as many work clothes. However, I do want to look more put together, even though I'm a work-at-home person. I think I don't just want to wear sweats and t-shirts or jeans and t-shirts every day, although I do want to be comfortable. So that will be interesting to see what I come up with for this year. Maybe that coastal grandmother look would be good for me. For goals, I think I want to keep the same goals as I had last year, which are to make the things that are on my list. Also, I have so many UFOs, and last year I said I was going to complete one UFO per month. I think that's probably reasonable. And I just need to plan to make it each month. I need to set up a time to plan what I'm going to sew, or at least what UFO I want to finish. And then also reduce my stash. It's gotten a bit out of control, and I do have a place where I can donate fabric. I have a place where I can sell fabric on dstashify.com. I've set up an account. I just need to do it. And then I will try not to accumulate more until I use my stash, because I have some lovely fabrics. So that's my tentative plans. Well, I know two sayings. One is, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I don't know who said that. I'll find out and credit them. And the other thing is a quote from Zig Ziglar, who said, if you aim at nothing, you'll always hit it. You'll hit it every time. So I am going to be a little bit more intentional. That's a very popular word being used these days. I do want to accomplish more goals this year than I did last year. One thing that I think will help me accomplish my goals is my new sewing machine. I saw this online from sewingmachinesplus.com. It has been on sale, I think, since Black Friday, or maybe even before. It is a Juki HZL F300 Exceed. I'll take the cover off and show you. Oops. And I bought it because I have a Viking machine, which I purchased secondhand. And it worked very well, made beautiful buttonholes, but there were some things I didn't like about it. So I've decided to sell the Viking, and I purchased this since it was on sale, and it does pretty much everything the Viking does. When you turn it on, it says, hello. So I got this new machine, and I did try it out. It sews beautifully. The first thing I, of course, tried a test piece of fabric, but I said in my last video that I was going to make some mug rugs for the teachers that I work with, and I had them all cut out, and I never got around to making them. So I thought, let me make up a few of those little mug rugs. So here's one that I made. It's not finished, but I just thought I'll just do the top part, and then I'll quilt them later. And Izzy from Dizzy Quilts and Sews is the one that did the tutorial, so you could go and check her out. She has lots of good tutorials and lots of great videos, and I really enjoy watching her channel. So check her out. I used this dark blue fabric because I thought it looked kind of like a night sky, and it has these circles. And then I used this kind of green Christmas tree green fabric with the little colored polka dots. It's got more than just those for my Christmas tree. And this is a pretty kind of gold foil print brown for the trunk. And then I've got this red is going to be my backing. So that's a project that I will just kind of work on when I feel like it. I just want to sew something little that I can sort of finish in a short amount of time. As far as life goes, I still feel like I'm recovering from my COVID illness. I still seem to have some allergy cold symptoms, but I'm getting better. I hope to get back into exercising and lose a little weight, lose about 50 pounds for our beach trip in May. So that's what's going on in my sewing room. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you want to see more videos. Until the next time, go sew beautiful. Bye-bye.